Today we're going to take a look at Be My Eyes, a great app for the blind and visually impaired, and we're also going to talk about some less used features of the app. Hi everyone, it's Carrie from Live Accessible, and I do videos on technology and encouragement for people who are blind and visually impaired. So if you're interested in that type of video, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. So there are a lot of apps for the blind and visually impaired, and I actually did another video on a similar app called Ira, which I will link right up here in the cards and in the description. But Be My Eyes is a really great app that connects somebody who is blind or visually impaired and needs some visual help with a volunteer. There are volunteers all over the world, and there are now over 2 million volunteers. That's amazing. And I believe there's only a couple 100,000 blind and visually impaired people who use the app. It connects you with the first volunteer that is available and that answers your call. And because there's so many volunteers, you're probably going to get a volunteer in less than 30 seconds. The app uses the rear camera on your phone, so a volunteer can look through the camera and offer assistance with a lot of different things. Volunteers can also turn on the flashlight to help them with reading or when there's low light. So according to the Be My Eyes website, the top 10 uses for Be My Eyes is finding lost or dropped items, describing pictures, paintings, or other pieces of artwork, matching or describing colors, reading labels, fixing computer issues, shopping for groceries, identifying the expiration date on food products, familiarizing yourself with new surroundings or navigating to a new place, distinguishing between different items, and determining public transportation arrivals and departures. So those are just the top 10 things you can do with Be My Eyes. There's so many things that you can call, and if you just need that real life person to help you out to describe or read something or help you out identifying something. All of these are sighted volunteers, and you know, they're not trained or anything, but they're definitely very willing to help and usually very happy to help. But because they are volunteers, as a privacy and safety measure, Be My Eyes tells you not to share any financial information or identifying documents like your ID, your credit cards, or things like that, just to be on the safe side. So let's open up the app, and this is available on iOS or Android devices, and it's fully accessible. So once you have the app opened, it looks like this, and this is your home screen. And the first thing
call first available volunteer
is a big square that's called the first available volunteer. And so you can double tap on that and you will be connected with a volunteer that can help you. So let's go ahead and double tap on that.
Be My Eyes.
It's going to ring. And I've got a big box here.
Hello.
Hi, I'm making a YouTube video demonstrating how Be My Eyes works. Would you mind being part of that video?
Sure.
Okay, great. Could you read and identify this for me?
Yeah, that is cornflakes.
Okay, and I'm gonna turn this around, and could you read a little bit of like what's on the back?
So all of the big words are legible, but it may just be the connection where the littler words are kind of blurry.
Well, you know, just like what kind of things are in there.
So it says corn meat chicken. There's a recipe for fried ice cream as well.
Oh, okay. I never knew that. Thank you so
No
much.
problem.
Okay.
If you want, I can look up this brand and read you the recipes if you're interested.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Thank you so much. You're so
No
helpful. Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
End call.
Bye.
After the call, it'll give you this page where you can say that it was good or bad. Back on the home screen, if you swipe to the right,
Specialized help.
there's a button that says specialized help. And if you double tap there,
Specialized help.
It's going to give you a list of different categories. These are businesses and organizations that have partnered with Be My Eyes to offer more assistance. So, for example, you can speak to National Federation of the Blind or American Council of the Blind and a Lighthouse for the Blind. And you can also talk to different companies like Google and Microsoft if you have accessibility problems. You can also talk to Tide and Secret, and they have a growing list of different businesses that offer assistance through Be My Eyes. This is a really great feature. I think I use Google, calling Google and Microsoft a lot of the time for accessibility questions. It's really great because they can use the camera and they can literally help you with problems that you have that come up by seeing it instead of just being on the phone. Especially if you're totally blind, you're not going to be able to tell them what's on the screen all the time. So that's a really great feature of Be My Eyes. And now if we go back and
Be My Eyes.
And here is the home screen. On the very bottom of the app, there are 3 tabs. There's
Selected.
Home, that's the page that we're on.
Stories.
On that page, Be My Eyes shares lots of stories of different volunteers and people, users of Be My Eyes, and how it has impacted and helped them. And then in settings, if you double tap there,
Selected. Settings. Personal details.
There are things like you can change your personal details, your email, your password, your name, things like that. You can change your language.
Primary language, English.
You can also add more languages.
In the unlikely situation where there are no available volunteers who speak your primary language, we can try to connect you to someone speaking your secondary language. If you speak other languages, please add them here.
So that's the other choice. Under the support and feedback section, they have things like how to use Be My Eyes app and frequently asked questions, as well as some of their social media accounts. The app is totally free to use, and the only limitation is on the volunteer. It's just based on how much time that they can help you. And if there is a volunteer that cannot help you or doesn't have enough time to do a task that you need them to do, you can also continue the task with another volunteer. So it's a really great app, and I definitely encourage you guys to try it out and use it, because it's definitely one of those things sometimes you just need that human help, and you know, it's really useful and has helped me and my family. Pablo, my husband, is totally blind, and even my son, who is 3, he always says if we can't find something or can't read something, he says call Ira or call Be My Eyes. So I will leave links down in the description to the app on the App Store and the Play Store as well. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on technology and encouragement for people who are blind and visually impaired. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.